Alright guys, today we're in my granddad's 1947 Willys Jeep. And this is going to be a very loud and shaky car review. I'm going to go ahead and warn you. So I am sorry if this is somewhat unbearable. Alright. So I'm going to have to talk kind of loud so y'all can hear me. But anyways, this is a 2-speed transmission. This is 1947. And the story is, my granddad found this Jeep rusted out in the field. He's right next to me right now. I'm driving past the field. And he went and asked the owner of this house, and he said, hey, I'd like to take that WillysJeep off your hands. And the guy said, well, I don't really know what to price it at. I've never really looked at it. I don't even know if it turns over if the engine seized. So my granddad said, all right, well, I'll give you $300. And the guy said, well, I don't know about that. How about 400? My granddad said, I'll give you 400 if it turns over. Then they hauled it out of there, took the engine out. The engine turned over. My granddad paid 400 to get it out here. After that, went and took it and did some body work. Most of this was him. He redid all the brakes and the body work. This is obviously not a very practical car. It's definitely not his daily. It's not even street legal, to be completely honest with you. But no seat belts. It's from the 1940s. It was a militarized Willys Jeep. Not really anything street legal about that. But I love the feel of this car. It's got some weird feel to it. It's just fun to drive. I don't know what it is about it. Kind of like a Miata, it's just fun to drive. This is second gear. I would go ahead and shoot a 0 to 60 for you guys, but that doesn't happen. We got the manual windshield wipers. One automatic you put in. I don't know if it actually works. It doesn't. And I hope I don't get too many complaints about how bad the lighting is in this video. I can't help it, honestly. This thing has no roof. And even so, this is the only time of day I can record this. I really am sorry. It's gonna be real loud too because this thing isn't exactly street legal. We're on some gravel roads right now where my grandparents live in the middle of nowhere. So my grandmother hates this thing. She thinks my granddad's too old to be working on cars and stuff. She says he needs to turn it into a flower bed. But this thing's my granddad's baby. He's held on to this thing for so long. And it's really a car that he's built. And that's what I love about it. Everybody, like, some people just have that car that they built. And there's such a passion for it. And like, sometimes it's even a piece of junk. And this thing's not a piece of junk. I love this car, but you just gotta appreciate it sometimes. How much effort someone can put into a car. And my granddad definitely put a lot of effort into this car. And it's awesome. I really appreciate it. The coolest thing about this is that this is a 70-year-old Jeep, and it's still functional. My granddad still uses this to haul things up and down from the lake, like his boat and his jet ski, and I think that's awesome. And this is the perfect lake day car. Like, I remember as a little kid, I have so many memories. I remember as a kid, I have so many memories of just riding this thing down to the lake. And it's a perfect lake day car. Like, no top, old Jeep, fun for the family. It's just awesome. I've always thought this thing was so cool. And just seeing the effort that my granddad has put into a car, honestly, I think is what got me into cars. Just seeing how much effort and how much love can be put into a car. I think that's what got me into cars and why I like cars so much today. And honestly, one day I'd love to own a Willys Jeep. I think they're awesome cars. I can personally say that they're very fun to drive. The clutch is very light, and it's just easy to shift, fun to drive. Another great thing about this car is, like I said, it's so easy to drive. So later we're going to teach my friend Joseph how to drive stick in it. Joseph doesn't know how to drive stick, and it's going to be a fun time. But people dig the Willys Jeep. The Willys Jeep gets all the girls. Anyways, it's really easy to drive, obviously, but we're going to teach Joseph later. Probably won't make a video out of that. I thought about it, but nah. But I think this is about the end of the review, guys. I want to thank my grandfather for letting me drive this. And it's just, if you guys would like to, if anybody else would like to have their car reviewed, just email me. And like in my last video, I put my email down. Just let me know if you'd like your car reviewed. I'm very glad that my granddad was kind enough to let me drive this. Well, this was a 1947 Willys Jeep, and I thought for my first car review, I might do a little something you guys might not have seen before. So, that was it, guys. Thanks for watching. Rate, subscribe, and share. Peace out.